North Harbour Parkrun. This one feels like you've stumbled onto it rather than found it, and to be fair, you probably needed the Facebook page to get here. But once you're in, it's worth it. We follow the Caboolture River the whole way, with open views across the harbour, farmland stretching out, cows casually watching your technique like unpaid coaches. It's trail underfoot, grass, dirt, a bit uneven, enough to keep the ankles honest, but no real hills to worry about. You got trees, wide open spaces, and a path that lets you run your own line without bumping elbows. It's a small crowd, quiet, peaceful, and the kind of place where the morning sun just lands perfectly across the course. No rush, no chaos, just honest running in a beautiful pocket of space. Settle in and enjoy it. North Harbour sits within the Caboolture region, an area with strong agricultural roots dating back to the 1800s, when farming, grazing, and timber were central to life along the river. The land around Heritage Park reflects that history, once part of working farmland that relied on the Caboolture River for water, transport, and access. At the heart of the area is the North Harbour Homestead, a restored heritage-style building that nods to those early rural properties and the region's pastoral past. Today, the surrounding land has been carefully developed into a master-planned community, but it still holds on to that open country feel. The parkrun moves through this landscape, blending old and new, where historic farmland, river corridors, and modern pathways come together in a space built for community and outdoor life. The average attendance at North Harbour Parkrun is 19 runners and 6 volunteers. The male record here is 1746 and the female is 1956. Unfortunately, Tarran couldn't join us today.
No, I'm sad. I miss the cows, I miss the farmlands. What else did I miss?
She'll be back next week. North Harbour Parkrun. We kick off right near the Heritage Centre before we start on 500 metres of bitumen, which then turns to grass as we come along the Caboolture River. We run through the trees, through a couple of gates, and on your right here you'll often see a couple of cows, so give them a wave as you're going past. You then turn right a couple of times, coming up to your standard one turnaround for the parkrun. You'll then start to retrace your steps, enjoy the scenes of the river and the harbour, and then you'll come back around past the cows, give them another wave of course, and you'll loop around your final corner before you join back up on the bitumen path for the last 500 metres to the finish line. Good parkrun morning guys! Today I have just knocked over North Harbour Parkrun here in Burpengary. What a beautiful parkrun. The scenery around this parkrun is surprisingly good. It's a trail run, so you're basically running along the trails through farmland. There's cows all around the path, which is great. I love cows. And you get to run alongside the river. You see the harbour. So it's a bit of a mix of, trail run. There's a river there, beautiful scenery. And when the sun's coming up in the morning and it hits this place right, gorgeous. In terms of the terrain, like any trail run, test out your ankles. My ankles are a little bit sore, but I also have pretty weak ankles. So maybe this will be good for me in my marathon training block. There are facilities that meet all your needs. There's toilets right before the start / right after the finish line. There's also a bubbler there. The people here super friendly. So many well done, good run, lots of people smiling on the course, multiple people taking photos, which was cool. They get a surprising amount of volunteers for how small this parkrun is, and they're all super friendly. The most challenging thing with this parkrun, even though the terrain's quite challenging, is actually finding it. The area that it's located in, they're doing lots of construction and development. Google Maps hasn't quite caught up yet, so you need to go to their Facebook page, the North Harbour Parkrun Facebook page, to figure out actually how to get there. They have signs pointing to Heritage Park, so if you are going to come and do North Harbour Parkrun, check out their Facebook page first so you know how to get here, so you don't end up like me at the end of a no-through road, looking at maps, figuring out how the heck do you get to the parkrun. But once you're here, stunning parkrun. The grass is actually quite well maintained on the path too. It's all pretty flat as well. A lot of trail runs you go up and down hills. This one's pretty flat. Sure, there's a few divots here and there, but that's part and parcel with a trail run. So the terrain itself, for the purpose of a trail run, really nice. And there's not too many people that do it. So At no point are you ever caught in a crowd. There's no log jams. You got as much freedom as you want. You can run way wide on the grass if you'd like to. The grass cushions you quite well. My knees feel really good after that run, which doesn't always happen if I'm running on a concrete path. There are also quite a few dogs here. I think there were 3 or 4 today, and they just look like they're having a great time. And I can only imagine how much more fun it is for a dog to run on grass through farmland than on a path with 1,000 other people. So it was really nice to see the dogs getting out and around it today. In terms of the weather too, what a beautiful morning. There's not a cloud in the sky. Stunning day. The sun wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. We're right in that period of the year here in Australia where we're in that golden weather for morning running. So I definitely took advantage of that this morning. And yeah, as I said, lots of nature. There's lots of cows scattered around the course. There was some water birds in the river, birds in the trees. It was just a stunning day. I also have sprinkled just around the side of the start, like a little heritage site, which has an old mansion. It's beaten down now, but it tells the story of who lived there, what they did, what the farmland was used for, which is really cool. You don't see that at many parkruns. So this is a parkrun with lore, believe it or not. Now, I'm the only one rating today, so what I say goes today, unfortunately. I really enjoyed this parkrun. For the purpose of a trail run, fantastic. The path was good. It's very wide, there's scenery, there's wildlife, cows. It's pretty flat. If it gets wet, not so good, but for the purpose of a trail run, for what this parkrun is, I think it hits every checkbox. So I'm actually going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I had so much fun out there today. This is, dare I say, one of my favorite parkruns to do now, because that was so fun, so scenic. You can take it slow and just enjoy yourself out there. And while it is a trail run, there's a few divots. It's not. It's actually safer than the path that they run St. Lucia on. So that's another tick to this parkrun. So 8.5 out of 10 puts it in, I believe, 3rd overall in the parkrun ratings right now, which I'm very surprised about. I didn't expect that coming in today. It's also quite a small parkrun. There aren't that many people here. I don't know if that's just because it's so hard to find, possibly. But yeah, definitely check this out if you haven't done it yet. You'll have a great time. If you want to walk it too, I think this is probably one of the best parkruns to come and just walk around. So you heard it here. 3rd place for North Harbour Parkrun, and I'll see you guys next week. Catch you later.